Everyone tells you to get an American Express card. They only talk about the pros, but do they talk about the cons? Let's talk about it.
I'm in my bag now, no time for feelings, yeah, I ain't sad now. Gave you free game and you did nothing, now you're mad how? Got it off the muscle, I ain't have to keep no doors down. The one selling out, ask for keys to their mama house, it's up now. On a new way, so yeah, it's up, now they up now. They done slept too long, it's time to show them, now they doubted me. Had their own limits on all that I can be, they clocking me. Wanna know what's next, now they watching me.
Hi millionaires, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Watch the video all the way to the end because I tend to add gems toward the end of the video. Now, when it comes down to American Express is one of the best credit cards to use. Why? For one, they have a lot of perks, a lot of rewards, and a lot of benefits. They have cards that are for personal and for business. American Express also offers cards that have 0% APR, which means that you pay no interest from 12 months to 18 months. I mean, American Express is pretty good. Also, their approval process is pretty easy. When it comes down to American Express, they tend to pull from your Experian. They tend to only pull one time, and once you have at least one card with them, you're able to get more cards without another hard inquiry. So that means that you're able to get approved for multiple business credit cards or personal credit cards utilizing one inquiry. So that means you do not have to go open up all those browsers that they tell you to do and click apply at one time just to make sure it's one inquiry. That's just another way for these gurus to sound like they know something that's really not a hack. It's just if you apply for one card, you're going to already kind of be in their system, and they have a way of just approving you, I believe, with a soft inquiry to your credit and no more hard inquiries. So that again is for business and personal. Now the perks of having an American Express again is not only the one inquiry, but they have things like lounges. So when you have the platinum American Express card, specifically the business platinum, you are able to go to lounges around the world. So when you are traveling and you're out and you're going to, out of the country or whatever, while you're waiting at the airport, instead of waiting in like the lobby or wherever, waiting in the waiting area, you can go to one of the American Express lounges. They have them at a lot of airports, and you're able to have perks like they have wine and alcohol, they have food and snacks. I don't travel as much as I want to right now, but boy, we just went to Jamaica and no, we just went to DR in what month that was, May, and I was able to go to the lounge, me and my family, simply because I have the Amex card. So it's kind of like not everyone in my family has the Amex card. Me, my husband, my bonus daughter, my daughter were all able to go to the lounge. However, they ended up not going because we ended up walking by the lounge at the last minute and all of that, but they were like, hey, y'all can go get them and stuff like that. So the perks is your family gets to live that luxury life as well on your tab. Now, outside of American Express, the rewards, the perks, you also can refer friends and get money from referring friends. So they do have a rewards program, a referral program, where if you do refer your friends and family or other entrepreneurs that you know, and they get approved for a card, you will automatically get a statement credit. And I believe sometimes they offer, their offers change all the time, but sometimes they offer rewards for the people that get approved as well. But the downside. The downside to American Express is, one, they are tied to your personal credit. Therefore, they are checking your personal credit, which means although you can have multiple businesses and have multiple credit cards for your different businesses, for example, you can have 4 for one business, 4 for another, 4 for another. Yes, you can have multiple credit cards. However, if you default on one of those cards or close one of those cards rather, you have to close all of them. So if you close one of them, and let's just say you do some type of debt consolidation where if you are, let's just say one of your cards, the interest rate is kind of high, so you kind of maxed it out and then you want to close that one and get into debt consolidation. Well, you can't just close that one. You have to close every last one of them on your social. Not for that one business, all of them attached to your social. Also, if you do default on one of your credit cards with American Express, it is attached to your social. So therefore, it puts you in a bad standing as a business owner or person with American Express. So they will see that default, even if you only defaulted on one business and not all your businesses, that one business that defaulted, it was under your social. You personally guaranteed it. So even though it's not reporting on your social, it's on your social. It's attached to you. It's attached to you as a person. So therefore, that's that. You are going to now be in bad standing with American Express. Also, when it comes down to the platinum and the gold card, they do have annual fees. Those annual fees are very high. So therefore, if you're not actually actively spending them, or you're not charging things to them where you're actually getting rewards points, or you're not traveling a lot, then they're not really beneficial for you to have, especially not those two, the platinum and the gold card, because those are the ones with the most perks. The gold card is like a charge card where you really don't have a credit limit with it. The platinum card is the one, that's the one that everybody wants, the travel perks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like they cost money every year. I'm talking about $400 to $700 a year. So therefore, you definitely want to weigh out your options when you're getting these American Express cards, even though they are very good to have, especially if you need the 0% APR, you want to go make an investment, you're going to flip that investment within that APR time frame that you have that reward for. And once that promotion expires, you've been paid it back, and then everything is all great. That will be great. That will be really great. But then if you're not traveling like that, if you're not swiping your card and flipping the money and doing all this kind of stuff, if you're not actively in your business, then that's when, you know, you weigh out, is having all these American Express cards worth it or not? Now, on the bright side, if you do decide to cancel your gold card or your platinum card right after they charge that annual fee and you have a small balance, you can call them, and 9 times out of 10, they can waive that annual fee that they just charged you if you pay your balance off to zero, and you can close your card in good standing. Other than that, ain't no other benefit. So I would highly suggest that before you just tap into all these different hacks and tricks and all of that stuff, make sure that you know the pros and the cons so that you can weigh them out and see if they benefit you. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, millionaires. I hope that this video was beneficial. Make sure that you comment below if this video did help you out at all. Follow me on all platforms at Star Ericka and at The Millionaire Table. Again, thank you for tuning in, millionaires. Have a great one.
On their neck, yeah, I'm going for the jugular. Steady, fast and muscle, boy, you weak, get your paper up. You better invest, flip a check, better show me up.